Yo, what's up, guys? Back with another video today, and I know you guys heard the news, and honestly, when I heard about it, like this was just last night, I was playing with my friend, Rainbow Six Siege, and then, he told me about the news about Chadwick Boseman, and I'm like, okay, yo, what? And I searched up his name, and I was just shocked, especially. You know, I don't know, man. Black Panther, like one of the MCU actors that that without, I'm a Marvel fan, I'm a superhero fan, and like just one like the main MCU actors passing away just kind of sounded unreal to me. It just sounded like, yo, what the heck, you know? And honestly, it's just surprising, man. Like this is just now, like, everyone's just talking about it. Everyone's just in shock. Everyone is in state of sadness now. I've been seeing a lot on social media. Like, social media right now is not the best place to even go right now, man. Like, even on Twitter, especially Twitter. When I went on Twitter, there's, a lot of hashtags, hashtag rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda, hashtag Wakanda forever, hashtag, this and that. And honestly, man, something does not add up, bro. I don't think I don't know, man. Like, when I first heard the news, I was like telling myself, like, did he die from gematria? Did he really die from gematria? I was like hoping that he did. I was hoping that he had a peaceful death, and none of the industry wasn't involved in it, right? Right? But, since, he was in the industry, especially in a big movie like Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, Captain America Civil War, all those four movies that he was in made, especially Black Panther, made $1 billion on the box office. And it just made an impact back when that movie came out, especially on black culture and, just black African Americans culture. It really impacted that and just really opened the doors for, I guess you say, people to African culture as well. And that's how that movie really did impacted a lot of people. When that movie came out, a lot of people were excited to see it. A lot of people, enjoyed the film. It was really highly praised. And $1 billion in the box office. And now, fast forward 2 years later, so he just sadly passed away, huh? But the reason why I say something does not add up, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I feel like he got sacrificed. Straight up, I'm just saying it. I feel like he got sacrificed. I really do feel like he got sacrificed, man. Especially with, the industry, I feel like. And I remember one thing that caught me off guard and got me questioning when I searched up Chadwick Boseman's name, right? When I searched up his name, some news articles said that he died at 43, and some said he died at 42. And I'm saying, okay, this is strange. Why they're mixing up his age? Shouldn't they get the age right? Why, some saying 42, or some saying he died at 43? This doesn't add up, okay? So then, I remember seeing, the little wiki bio, when you search up someone's name on Google and stuff, and it says he was age 42. I'm like, okay, that's strange. And, I could do more research on him, and I just found out that, coincidentally, he died on Jackie Robinson Day. And he played in the movie 42. Now, this is where gematria comes in. He died at the age of 42. He was not 43. I'm saying, okay, he was not 43 years old. Do not listen to the news. He was actually 42 years old. He was 42 years old. Now they're switching it up. Now they're covering it up. Now, I remember last night, I searched up his IMDb page, right? And it said he was 42 in 1977. But now they changed it up to 43, 1976. You know why? Because if the reason why they changed it so that, people won't get questioning, like saying like, huh, he died at 42. And he played the movie 42. And he starred as Jackie Robinson. Something, what is going on? They don't want us getting questioning about that. He died at 42, not 43. He would have been 43 in November, though. This November. But he was still 42. Okay, so straight out, he was not 43. He was not born in 1976. He was born in 1977. Straight up. Don't listen to the news. Okay, so he's 42 years old. And he starred in the movie 42. I think that movie was made back in 2013. And he was Jackie Robinson, right? And yesterday was Jackie Robinson Day. And I didn't even know that. Because, I'm not really into baseball and stuff. But it was Jackie Robinson's Day yesterday. And not only that, but it was Jack Kirby's birthday yesterday. The creator of Black Panther. One of the Marvel comic book artists. I don't know how to explain it, but he was with Stan Lee and stuff back then. When they were still making Marvel and stuff. Still making Marvel comics. He was the creator of Black Panther, and yesterday was his birthday. And it feels like this is all a quote unquote coincidence. I don't think it's no coincidence. How did he die on Jackie Robinson's day? He died at 42, not 43 like I'm saying. And he died on Jack Kirby's birthday, the creator of Black Panther. And on top of that, they're saying now. Oh yeah, and I'm just lost for words. But okay, I get okay. And on top of that, Black Lives Matter is going on, and a black actor, and I don't really want to say that word. I don't know. I just hate saying that, but to be honest, but a black actor, famous one to be exact, played as Black Panther, made a big impact on the world with his films, as Black Panther in the Avengers. Just suddenly just passes away during this Black Lives Matter. I heard that guy got shot 7 times in the back during all these events been going on with Black Lives Matter. And I remember just saying that as well, like how is it in the world, like, okay, the Black Lives Matter protests are going on, and now a famous black actor like him passes away coincidentally. Come on, man. It's not no coincidence, It's not no conspiracy, like, it just all adds up. And also, I don't even think he even died of colon cancer as well. I don't think he died of colon cancer. Like, I even searched out more stuff about him and found out he was a vegan. I found out he was a vegan, and like, I'm saying to myself, like, okay, so if he was a vegan, when he, like, because, like, yeah, I realize this. I've been doing my research on some vegan diets. If you guys don't know, like, a plant-based diet, the vegan diet is, actually does cure cancer. Does cure any of that stuff inside of you. And he was on a vegan diet as well. So if he did have cancer, wouldn't he just, and he'd been doing that, he's been on that vegan diet for a long time, wouldn't he already been cured? Or wouldn't he? Bro, I don't know, man. Like, how you mean tell me he was on a vegan diet and he has cancer? Just do your research on the vegan diet. Like, it does actually, cure cancer. Straight up, it cures cancer, diabetes, all that stuff. And all like that, but like 100% for sure, I know he knew African culture. Why didn't he do, herbs? Why didn't he do doctor, had, took some advice with Dr. Sebi if he had cancer. All these natural things that could cure his cancer. And do your research on Dr. Sebi as well. I definitely recommend you. Dr. Sabi, great guy. Okay. And yo, I don't even know, man. It's just crazy. It just all it's like if it like all adds up, like what is going on? You know? Oh yeah. And right? I remember like while I was searching up his name, right? On YouTube, I saw this video popped up and it said and he was like having and Chadwick Boseman had his interview and he said that I'm already dead. He said that in the interview. He said like something like that. He said it's like I'm already dead for some reason. Coincidentally. And not only that, but you know, in Avengers Infinity War, he gets snapped by Thanos. Black Panther gets snapped by Thanos. And I can't make the snapping noise right. I don't know why. He gets snapped by Thanos, right? And you know, technically he dies. You know, he gets snapped by Thanos, technically he dies. And now here he is, sadly passed away. I don't know, man. Like, in my opinion, I feel like this was a sacrifice, man. Like, especially he was in the Hollywood industry, in the entertainment industry, and in the big leagues, like Marvel, like seriously, like Marvel, and made billions of dollars in the box office, right? And also, was it, you know, he was in Black Panther, made $1 billion on the box office. Big impact. Like, you gotta admit, Black Panther had one of the most, like, is like, Black Panther was one of the Marvel movies that had the biggest impact on the world. Like, super big. And not only that, but, like, he was in another top grossing film, like, one of the biggest films, Avengers Endgame. Of course. And, like, I've been thinking about it, like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I've been thinking about, like, why he got sacrificed, right? Because, like, okay, I'm back. I just got interrupted, but like I was saying, you know, I was questioning myself, like, why all the people, you know, why all the people from that, you know, from the industry, it had to be him, you know? Why did it have to be him? Why did it have to be Chadwick Boseman? You know, one of the biggest, you know, just one of the biggest actors out there, you know, from Marvel and stuff. Not only, you know, like I said, I know he wasn't not just only just well from Marvel, but you know, he was well with other movies as well. But that's how I truly knew him. You know, the first time I saw him was in Captain America: Civil War, and I was thinking about like why all the actors it had to be him, right? And I came to the conclusion that the reason why they chose him because he has such a big impact. You know, he just had such a big impact on the movie. You know, on the movie industry. You know, like Black Panther that made $1 billion, was a role model to, you know, to the black community, to just superheroes in general as well, right? He was a big role model to the black community. He was really well known in the black community as well, like really, really well known, you know? And I guess you say he brought a lot of people with hope. And, you know, he was like the first black actor to go this big, you know, with Black Panther. You know, one of the first films I feel like that made him really big, that blew him up. Especially how it made $1 billion. I keep saying that, but remind you, $1 billion it made on the box office, right? And after all of that, right, I feel like the reason why they chose him because, you know, he would have the most impact if people heard that he passed away. I mean, it's happening right now. Now, a lot of people are mourning about his death. A lot of people are sad on it, you know, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all the social media platforms. That's how much an impact he has. And guess you can say with the industry tries to play with our emotions, tries to bring us down to, they're not trying to make us, lift ourselves up happiness. That's why, as well, not only just Chadwick Boseman, oh, but now the Black Lives Matter movement. Oh, some, some black man got shot 7 times in the back. All this happening, all this negativity happening. And now another negative event happening, which was one of the most well-known actors passing away during a Black Lives Matter movement, and he was black as well. This is no coincidence, man. Honestly. And I feel like, you know, I'm still thinking about it as well. Like his death, as well. I don't know. I just kind of felt. I've been thinking about it as well. I mean, I kind of felt sad about it, right? You know. But I feel like this is a test, man. Like from these secret societies, from gematria. Like I recommend you research on gematria. I put in the link down below, Gematria Effect News. I made a video about Gematria a while back with my the truth about the K-pop industry part 2, right? And this is riddled with Gematria. This is riddled with coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. And, honestly, stay strong, man. Like, I feel like we gotta move on from this. We gotta stay strong because the yet is worse to come. I feel like, because if you think about it, when Kobe passed away, a lot of people mourned during his death, right? And while his death was happening, and then bam, the coronavirus happened. Now, what's gonna happen with Chadwick Boseman? Probably same thing. We're mourning his death, and if another big event is going to spark out, and we're not going to be prepared for it because we're just focused on his death. But honestly, like after doing my research on him, it's like riddled with gematria, especially how they try to cover his date of birth, his real date of birth, which was 1997, not 1996. 1977, not 1976. So I don't know. I feel like he got sacrificed, man. Maybe he got sacrificed for another big agenda for their own benefit with the Black Lives Matter movement. Probably, I feel like this is intertwined. I don't even know how to say that word, but this something has to do with. I feel like Black Lives Matter movement, Kobe's death, and most definitely Jackie Robinson. No duh. And Black Panther and Marvel has something to do with this sacrifice or ritual, man. Honestly, get prepared, get ready for next month, because I feel like they just we're almost in September and they already just hit us with this. Man. Honestly, if you want to take a break with social media, I'm just trying to stay away from it, man. Though I'm still doing more research, I'm still interested in gematria side, but I don't really want to talk about that, even though I'm talking about it, but still. But yeah, man. Just question everything. Be an open thinker. Be a free thinker. Be open-minded, man. And I know some people are gonna go by this vid thinking that I'm crazy, thinking that this is all coincidence. Just do your own research. Search up Gematria. I put in a link in the description below. Gematria Effect News, one of the best channels about Gematria. And Rise and Power, King. Rise and Power. Chadwick Boseman. Honestly, sad that they had to choose him. They had to choose him. And Yeah, stay strong, man. Like, we gotta move on from this. We gotta stay strong from this, and yeah. Anyways, peace out.